dears, welcome to Beauty by Heart. I'm Lily, also known as Lulu. Today I'll be sharing with you this. I don't think you dears can see much. I'll be doing this get ready with me full face or almost full face of Focallure makeup products. Who have you dears heard of Focallure before? If so, please raise up your hand. Just comment in the comment section below, yeah, because I can't see you raise up your hand. I'm using many Focallure products in this look, so if you are interested, please stay tuned. And let's get started! Let us first start off with this matte primer. This is a vegan primer, lasts for 12 hours and fight shines and minimize the looks of pores for a smooth matte surface. And this is the silicone type. You just use a little and it will last you for a long time. And again, I'm using my finger to blend the primer. Next, we are applying this Focallure Skin Evolution Fluid Foundation with SPF 15. It claims that it can camouflage imperfections and delivers a long-lasting velvet matte finish. This highly pigmented formula blends effortlessly to create a soft focus effect on skin, delivering a dimensional velvet matte finish that never looks flat. Yeah, I've tried this a few times. It has high coverage, it covers my veins, my spots and freckles. This has a velvety matte finish as it claims to be. And on my oily T-zone, after about 2 hours of application on my nose tip, the oil will resurface again. And on the forehead, actually it will last much longer before my oil resurface again. And especially on my dry U-zone area, which is on my cheek, it remains matte for the whole day. Initially when I wear, I thought that the color is a bit dark, but now that I've already got more tan, I find that this color suits me very well. And after about 4 hours, I'm not so sure is it because of my skin or what, this foundation will have a satiny, velvety glow on my skin. Firstly, I will use the silicone sponge to blend up first. Then with the sponge blender. The foundation has a few shades only, so if your skin tone can match up with their color, you might want to consider this, especially if you have oily skin. But other than that, I wouldn't advise so. They are not like Fenty Beauty or bigger brands that have tons, like maybe 40 to 60 colors, they only have a few. Okay, on the skin right now, it seems a bit yellow on me, but later on when I apply the other products like the powders, everything, then it will look more natural. See? This is what I meant by having a satiny glow. And yes, there is some scent in this liquid foundation. For their concealer and also their liquid foundation, their scent reminds me of this, the Estee Lauder Pleasure scent. I'm not so sure whether you have smelled this before, but it does have that scent. So if you are sensitive towards scent, then you might want to skip this away. This foundation looks very good on camera, so if you just have some event to go that you know you are going to have a lot of photo shooting, then you might want to consider this as well. Next, applying the liquid concealer. This is one of my favorite concealer and favorite makeup product in the last quarter, January to March. And I have a video about that, so if you just like to check it out, I will link it somewhere here. Okay, it's described as Gotcha Cover Concealer by Focallure Cosmetics always has your back. This full coverage, waterproof and long-lasting concealer effectively covers up discolorations and imperfections without creasing or caking. Infused with coconut oil, this highly blendable concealer also leaves your face with a healthy looking glow. This is in the color number 2 Natural, and I really like it because it's thick, it's creamy, it's very easily blendable, and it covers my dark circles. and doesn't crease as what it mentions. And I just need to use very little amount, like this, for the both eyes. And in fact, this is a bit too much. Again, it does have a scent of the Estee Lauder Pleasure. There isn't any much crease and it just blends out very smoothly. Next, I'm going to set my face with the setting powder. This is the Focallure Oil-Free Setting Powder, and it's described as our micro powder can give your skin a soft airbrush quality. It is entirely translucent, allowing for a natural look. It keeps your skin clear of oil all day long. My experience with this powder is it's very finely milled. Not as finely milled as my favorite powder from Zoe Organic Floral Powder, but it is still finely milled, if you know what I mean. Okay, it's not exactly translucent because there's some color to it. It's not the white translucent type. It comes with a puff. It does give the airbrush look, and it gives the face the velvety, smooth, matte look. But again, it doesn't last matte on my skin the whole day. It just lasts about 2 hours, depending on the weather. And it doesn't have any added scent to it. Next, applying this highlighter and bronzer duo. Yeah, because I have another highlighter, so I will apply this highlighter on my nose bridge only and the forehead. And yep, this can be also used as a contour. Since it can be used as a contour, then I will use it as a contour only, not as a bronzer. Okay, so it's described as highlight, color and contour with this versatile, easy to use for pro highlighting and a matte bronzing powder for perfectly contoured bronze cheeks. This unique formula is oil, fragrance and talc free and great for all skin types. Complete with a super sized mirror. Yeah, the mirror is the full mirror. This glamorous compact is perfect for on the go red carpet glow. I find that the contour is a bit too dark on my skin, so may not be the right color for me. And next, going to try their highlighter. This seems a bit yellowy, champagne gold, matte, and let's see how it performs on the nose. Okay, it feels a bit rough on the pen. This is the Velvet Matte, very natural glow. It looks as if like it's a setting powder with just a subtle glow. So it may be good for those who do not like the bling, the high blinding type, and prefer a natural glow for your everyday look. Next is this Auto Bronze Pen, and I especially like this eyebrow pencil. As mentioned in my, again, the last quarter, January to March favorite makeup products. It's described as its ultra fine tip makes adding detailed definition to your brows easy by drawing incredibly natural hair-like strokes. This rich, waterproof eyebrows is ideal for spot filling, sparse, or over twist areas, and the smudge-proof formula is firm enough for precise applications, yet glide on effortlessly to bring symmetry to your brows and your entire face. Although I like this eyebrow pencil, I do not totally agree with the description because depending on how I apply this eyebrow pencil, it's not exactly smudge proof. I like this eyebrow pencil mainly because of the color. It's in the color number 1 grey brown, which is quite natural for my eyebrows and matching it with my hair color. Next, applying the eyeshadow, the fun part. Okay, this is the ever-changing eyeshadow palette, and it's described as an essential eyeshadow collection. Focallure ever-changing edition palettes features 14 shades that range from grungy, mattes to bold metallics with an underground edge. 4 pigments and easy to blend formula. 14 shades with ultra matte, duochrome and metallic finishes. Includes dual-ended brush. I find that the layout is very much like the ABH palettes. And yes, it does provide the brush, but I didn't use it. It's just that they don't have the mirror. It's cardboard packaging. Formulas generally is good and pigmented. I think this is the 6 palettes I have from them, or 6 or 7, I cannot remember. Okay, all their mattes are very smooth and very pigmented. Their shimmers, needless to say, is very buttery, very moist, and it's pigmented also. So quite good quality, I would say, for their eyeshadow palettes. This is very much my skin color, so can't really see the color. Next, I'm going to spray my finger and pick up the color so as to make it more foiled. I'm going to pick up this color, Laser. It's a yellowish gold, and apply this to the center of my lid. This is not as pigmented and intense as I expected. I have to build up a few layers. Okay, so I'm going to use my clean intact fingers to marry these 2 colors together. Next, I'm going to apply this purple at the outer corner of my eyes. Gold and purple. I always like this color combination. This purple is not the very dark deep purple, but it's pigmented enough. So far, there isn't any fallout of the powder, the eyeshadow powder, and doesn't stain my face. Not much kickback in the pen also. Next, going to apply this liquid eyeliner first. This is the brush tip type. Intense liquid eyeliner pen. Take the intimidation out of pigmentation and achieve crisp definition as you line your eyes like a pro with this easy to use precision long wear liquid liner. This is also one of my favorite in my January to March makeup favorites products. It doesn't smudge on me. This is a very black eyeliner. Color is dark and black, very nice. Ideas, I already applied the lashes, which doesn't belong to Focallure, so I've already applied it off screen. So now continuing with the lower lash line, I will just use this blue mystery on the lower lash line. Next, applying this blusher. The long-lasting and shimmery color can be worn wet for a vibrant or dry for sheer pigmentation, offering a variety of gorgeous eye looks. So this blusher can actually use on the eyes also. It has very fine texture, very smooth, and I like this kind of very light pink on the cheeks because I just like to have a subtle cheeks. And this is very easily blendable. Ultra Glow Beam Highlighter. Extra Dimension Skin Finish adds the perfect glow to skin. The liquid to powder highlighter with prismatic reflections is designed for sculpt and highlight your face, leaving a luminous, well-defined finish. The creamy powder formula lasts up to 10 hours. On my finger, I don't find that this is a cream to powder, I just find that it's just powder. It just gives a very goldish glow, not really the blinding type. Not very into this highlighter actually. On the skin, it shows my texture and contains sun shimmers, which I don't really like shimmers or glitters in a highlighter. And this shows the texture, so it will be very good for those with very porous skin or very small pores, refined pores dears. Yeah, definitely not for me. In real life, this highlighter really don't look good on me. It's like, it's just floating on the surface of the skin with shimmers, and it gets into fine lines, so it's really not that good on me. So wouldn't recommend this for those who have similar skin condition as me. Combination skin, fine lines, wrinkles, and having mirrors is all over. No. The Focallure Lip Pencil. Long-lasting lip liner has an extremely long-lasting texture with high pigmentation. You can softly outline your lips with precision to prevent lipstick from feathering and bleeding. Not tested on animals! I just like that these tips can be sharper and more fine to reach out to my cubic bowl. Otherwise, it's quite good as an eyeliner. Lip pencil, not eyeliner. Glides on very smoothly. My lip balm has already dried up, so it doesn't give me any tacky feeling or tap my skin, my lids. This is their lacquer lipsticks. Discover long-wearing lip color powered by H2O with this full coverage hydrating lipsticks. The ultra creamy vegan formula combines intense pigments and buttery smooth conditioners for comfort sweat color that looks in place with no feathering or bleeding. It comes with a magnetic lid also. This is really very pigmented, and this is very smooth and creamy buttery. I just like this kind of lipsticks. Not much fragrance as well, and this is so beautiful. And this is so opaque. And as you guys can see, I just apply with one swipe. And this is so pigmented. This is going to be one of my favorite lipsticks. Ta-da! All done! Done! Alright, so what are the products that's worthwhile to buy? May I recommend you firstly the foundation. The liquid foundation, especially for those who have combination skin or matte skin. Oily skin, not matte skin. Okay, because this gives a high coverage and it is very long lasting. And also it has some SPF 15. But this has some scent, as I mentioned just now. So if you are sensitive to scent, then maybe you will want to skip this and their concealer. Their primer is also good. It's just that their primer is the silicone type, which I think you can find it at anywhere, any brand. So that is not so special. So their foundation is a good recommendation, as well as their concealer, which you can just use a little amount and it gives you the full coverage without any creasing, and it's very creamy, easy to blend. Then this is their blusher. So cute. So little tiny cute thing. Powder is very smooth, easily blendable, and it looks very good on the cheeks. And as I mentioned in my previous videos before the January to March favorite makeup products, this is the eyebrow pencil. Comes with a spoolie. Gives you a natural look. Doesn't really smudge on its own. It's just that sometimes when my forehead becomes too oily and I accidentally move my eyebrow, then it may smudge. But otherwise, especially with the combination of matte primer and matte foundation, it will just look so natural. Eyeliner is also very good. It doesn't smudge on me and it's very black. Then comes the eyeshadow palettes. Generally, their formulas are good. The mattes are very soft, smooth, pigmented, and their shimmers, without saying, is very moist, buttery foil. I have about 6 of their palettes, so far I have good experience with them. So you need not just get this ever changing, you can get their other palettes. If you are into moisturizing lipsticks, may I recommend you this lipstick because this is very comfortable on my lips, doesn't dry up, very opaque and intense pigmented, and creamy. This is the kind of lipstick I like. Alright dears, that's all for the sharing today. Hope you like this video and hope that this video can help you to select the Focallure products. Focallure is a very affordable, cruelty-free and good quality brand. So far, I have a bunch of their products and I have been enjoying them. Those products that I didn't recommend, it doesn't mean that it is very bad quality. It doesn't really suit my taste, my standard. So that's why I didn't recommend to you. But you know this, every one of us is different and have a different preference. So if you happen to like these products that I didn't recommend, please mention in the comment section below why are you enjoying them. Thank you so much. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. A person's true wealth is the good he or she does in the world. Very true indeed. Wealth doesn't just mean money. Alright dears, thanks so much for watching. And if you happen to like this video, remember to help me like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification button for my future videos. Thank you so much. And by doing so, you can help me to increase the ranking in the video search so that more viewers can see my videos and watch my videos. If you haven't watched my April giveaway video, I will link it somewhere here. So please participate if you are interested. Now, yeah, that's all. May you dears have a peaceful, blissful, and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!